Mercedes-Benz, the brand that built its reputation on lasting forever. But modern Mercedes are failing at 80,000 miles. Based on interviews with Mercedes factory technicians, long-term reliability data, and real-world insights from Millennium Taxis, this video reveals 10 insider secrets to making a Mercedes last a lifetime. Not just basic tips, but strategies that separate lasting legends from costly breakdowns. If you're a successful professional who bought a Mercedes expecting it to last like the old days, smash that subscribe button because these secrets will restore the legendary Mercedes durability you paid for. Number 10, the German taxi secret. Why European Mercedes last 500,000 plus miles. Starting at number 10 is the German taxi secret. And this revelation will change how you think about Mercedes maintenance forever. In Germany, Mercedes taxis routinely exceed $500,000 on original engines and transmissions. According to European automotive studies, these high-mileage workhorses follow a completely different maintenance philosophy than American owners. Here's the taxi secret. German taxi operators treat Mercedes like commercial vehicles, not luxury cars. They perform maintenance based on operating hours, not just mileage. A taxi running 12 hours daily gets different service intervals than a weekend cruiser. The key insight: Mercedes engines are designed for constant operation, not intermittent use. Short trip, cold starts, and extended parking actually cause more wear than highway cruising. German taxi operators compensate with more frequent oil changes during city driving and extended intervals during highway operation. Apply this to your Mercedes. If you're doing mostly city driving with short trips, increase your maintenance frequency by 50%. If you're doing highway commuting, you can safely extend some intervals. It's about understanding how you actually use your car. Number 9, the balance shaft prevention protocol. Stop the $8,000 disaster before it starts. Secret number 9 could save you from Mercedes' most expensive engine failure. Balance shaft destruction in M272 and M273 engines. The balance shaft sprockets in these engines are made from a composite material that deteriorates over time. According to MB World Forum data and Consumer Report studies, 60% of these engines will experience balance shaft failure between $80,000 to $120,000 M. Here's the prevention protocol. At 75,000 MI, have a Mercedes specialist inspect the balance shaft sprockets through the oil filler cap using a bore scope. If wear is detected, replace the sprockets proactively for $20,500. If you wait for failure, you're looking at $8,000 to $15,000 for complete engine replacement. The warning signs: metallic rattling on startup, oil pressure fluctuations, and metal particles in the oil. But here's the secret. By the time you hear symptoms, it's often too late. Prevention is the only cure. Mercedes master technicians recommend this inspection as standard practice, but most dealers don't mention it because they profit more from engine replacements than preventive maintenance. Number 8, the aromatic preservation system. Keep your air suspension alive. At number 8 is the aromatic preservation system, and this protocol can extend your air suspension life from 80,000 water mi to 200,000 plus miles. Mercedes aromatic systems fail because of moisture contamination and compressor overwork. According to Repair Pal data, the average aromatic repair costs $2,500, but complete system replacement can reach $8,000. Here's the preservation protocol. Every $40,000 M, have the system purged and refilled with fresh air. This removes moisture that corrodes internal components. Additionally, replace the air filter every 20,000 mm, a $50 part that prevents compressor damage. The secret maintenance step: monthly activation cycles. If you don't drive your Mercedes regularly, the aromatic seals dry out and crack. Once weekly, activate the system by raising and lowering the car through all height settings. This keeps seals lubricated and prevents premature failure. European Mercedes specialists have used this protocol for decades, which is why European aromatic systems last significantly longer than American ones. The difference isn't the parts, it's the maintenance philosophy. Number 7, the SBC brake system survival guide before it becomes illegal to drive. Secret number 7 could keep you legal and safe. The SBC brake system survival guide for 2003 to 2009 Mercedes models. The Sensoronic brake control system was Mercedes's advanced brake-by-wire technology, but it has a fatal flaw. The pump motor wears out and the system shuts down completely, making the car illegal to drive. According to NHTSA data, SBC systems typically fail between 150,000 to 200,000 actuations, roughly 7 to 10 years of normal driving. When it fails, you get a red warning message and severely reduced braking power. Here's the survival guide. At 100,000 actuations, check via diagnostic scanner. Replace the SBC pump motor preemptively for $500. If you wait for failure, you're looking at $3,500 for emergency replacement plus towing costs. The secret? SBC systems can be retrofitted with conventional brakes for $2,500, eliminating the problem forever. Many Mercedes specialists recommend this conversion as the permanent solution, especially for high-mileage vehicles. Mercedes discontinued SBC after 2009 because of reliability issues, but they won't tell existing owners about preventive maintenance or conversion options. Number 6, the transmission fluid conspiracy. Why lifetime fluid kills transmissions. Number 6 exposes Mercedes transmission fluid conspiracy, and this revelation will save you thousands in transmission repairs. Mercedes claims their 7 Gronic and 9 G-Tronic transmissions have lifetime fluid that never needs changing. According to independent transmission specialists in Consumer Reports investigations, this is marketing fiction designed to reduce apparent maintenance costs. Here's the truth. Transmission fluid breaks down from heat, friction, and contamination. Lifetime fluid becomes acidic after 60,000 terminal and starts eating seals, clutches, and valve bodies from the inside. The secret maintenance schedule. Change transmission fluid every 40,000 mm using only Mercedes-approved MB23 6.14 fluid. Cost $400. Cost of transmission replacement when lifetime fluid destroys it. $6,000 to $8,000. European Mercedes dealers quietly recommend fluid changes despite corporate policy because they see the failures. American dealers follow corporate guidelines and profit from transmission replacements. Independent transmission shops report that Mercedes, with regular fluid changes, last 300,000 plus miles, while those following lifetime recommendations fail around $120,000 mag. Number 5, the Electronic Module Protection Plan. Stop the $3,000 computer failures. Secret number 5 is the Electronic Module Protection Plan, and this strategy prevents the expensive computer failures that plague modern Mercedes. Modern Mercedes have over 100 electronic control modules that communicate constantly. According to automotive electronics specialists, these modules fail from voltage spikes, moisture intrusion, and heat cycling. Here's the protection plan. Install a high-quality battery tender when the car sits for more than a week. Voltage fluctuations from weak batteries damage sensitive electronics. Additionally, keep the cabin air filter fresh. A clogged filter causes moisture buildup that corrodes electronic modules. The secret weapon. Dielectric grease on all electrical connections during routine maintenance. This $5 tube of grease prevents corrosion that causes intermittent electrical problems, costing thousands to diagnose. Mercedes master technicians use this protocol on their personal cars, but rarely mention it to customers. The difference? Their Mercedes have virtually no electrical problems, while customer cars return repeatedly for expensive module replacements. Number 4, the diesel exhaust fluid strategy to keep your Blue Tiki running. At number 4 is the diesel exhaust fluid strategy for Blue Tech Mercedes owners, and this knowledge prevents expensive emission system failures. Blue Tech systems inject diesel exhaust fluid DEF to reduce emissions, but the system is sensitive to fluid quality and contamination. According to Mercedes technical bulletins, using incorrect DF or allowing the tank to run empty can damage the entire emission system. Here's the strategy. Only use Mercedes-approved DEF, never generic brands. The crystallization inhibitors in approved fluid prevent injector clogging that costs $2,500 to repair. Additionally, never let the DEF tank run completely empty. This can damage the pump and require system replacement. The secret maintenance every oil change, Have the DEF system purged and refilled with fresh fluid. Old DEF crystallizes and clogs injectors even if the tank isn't empty. This $50 service prevents $3,000 in emissions. System repairs. Mercedes dealers don't emphasize DEF quality because they profit from emission system repairs. Independent Mercedes specialists know that proper DF maintenance prevents 90% of Bluetooth problems. Number 3, the engine mount replacement protocol. Stop the domino effect. Secret number 3 is the engine mount replacement protocol, and this prevents a domino effect of expensive failures throughout your Mercedes. Mercedes use hydraulic engine mounts that dampen vibration and protect drivetrain components. According to automotive engineers, these mounts fail around $80,000 to $100,000 manual. But most owners ignore the symptoms until major damage occurs. Here's the protocol. Replace all engine and transmission mounts as a set at $80,000 before they fail completely. Cost $1,200. Cost of the damage failed. Mounts cause $5,000 plus in transmission, differential, and suspension repairs. The secret? Failed engine mounts create vibrations that destroy other components. The transmission mounts fail next, then the differential mounts, then suspension components. What starts as a $300 mount becomes a $5,000 repair cascade. Mercedes technicians see this pattern constantly, but rarely explain the connection to customers. They treat each failure separately instead of addressing the root cause, leading to repeated expensive repairs. Number 2, the fuel system cleaning revolution. The secret that will shock you. Here's secret number 2 that will absolutely shock you. Mercedes direct injection engines require professional fuel system cleaning every 20,000 me. But Mercedes doesn't tell owners because they profit from engine replacements. Direct injection engines spray fuel directly into the combustion chamber, bypassing the intake valves. This means the valves never get cleaned by fuel flow and develop carbon buildup that chokes the engine. According to independent Mercedes specialists in Consumer Reports testing, carbon buildup reduces power by 20% and causes misfires that damage catalytic converters and oxygen sensors. The repair bill for carbon-damaged engines, $8,000 to $12,000. Here's the revolution. Walnut shell blasting every 20,000 miles removes carbon buildup for $600. This simple service prevents engine damage and maintains full power output. European Mercedes dealers perform this routinely, but American dealers rarely mention it. The shocking truth. Mercedes knows about carbon buildup, but doesn't include cleaning and maintenance schedules because they make more money replacing damaged engines than preventing problems. Number 1, the Mercedes longevity mindset. Think like a German engineer. The ultimate secret is the Mercedes longevity mindset, and this philosophical shift will transform your ownership experience from frustrating to fulfilling. German engineers designed Mercedes to last 500,000 plus miles when maintained properly, but they assume owners will follow European maintenance practices. American owners follow American practices and wonder why their Mercedes don't last. Here's the mindset shift. Treat your Mercedes like a precision instrument, not an appliance. German engineers expect owners to understand their cars, maintain them proactively, and address problems immediately. The longevity formula, maintain by condition, not just mileage. Use only Mercedes-approved fluids and parts. Address problems when they're small and cheap. Keep detailed maintenance records. Find a Mercedes specialist who understands German engineering. According to European automotive studies, Mercedes owners who adopt this mindset report 80% fewer problems and 50% lower ownership costs over 200,000 mm. The secret? Mercedes aren't unreliable, they're unforgiving. Treat them with respect and they'll reward you with decades of service. Neglect them and they'll punish you with expensive failures. These 10 secrets represent the difference between Mercedes ownership being a source of pride or a financial nightmare. They're based on decades of German engineering wisdom and real-world experience from owners who've made their Mercedes last. The key insight: Mercedes longevity isn't about spending more money, it's about spending money smarter. Preventive maintenance costs less than reactive repairs, and understanding your car prevents expensive mistakes. If these secrets change your perspective on Mercedes ownership, smash that subscribe button. Drop a comment below. Which secrets surprised you most? Are you ready to adopt the German engineering mindset? Remember, your Mercedes was designed to last a lifetime when maintained properly. These secrets give you the knowledge to achieve that legendary Mercedes durability that made the brand famous. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we'll uncover the maintenance secrets that keep classic Mercedes running after 40 plus. And that's the truth Mercedes doesn't want you to know. These 10 insider secrets are the difference between a Mercedes that fails before 100,000 miles and one that outlives you. If this video opened your eyes, then you're exactly the kind of driver Car Fix Free was built for. Here we reveal the real maintenance strategies that dealers and manufacturers hide from you, so you can save thousands and keep your car running like new for decades. Hit that subscribe button right now and join a community of smart car owners who refuse to get ripped off. And don't forget to ring the bell, because in the next video, I'll be uncovering the secret maintenance hacks that keep classic Mercedes running for over 40 years. This is Car Fix Free, where knowledge saves you money and your car's future starts today. See you in the next one.